Welcome, everyone. This is AEW Dynamite Grand Slam review. What did you think? What a night, what a night, what a night. We had a lot going on tonight. A lot of stuff going on tonight. And one huge debut. So we're very excited for that to talk about. Let me know your thoughts on everything Grand Slam in the chats. If you're not watching this live, leave comments and let us know what you think about everything. I'm going to put some earphones on. Carnage Rage, already pissed off. Why is Jericho the Ring of Honor? We're going to talk about that right away because I'm not happy about it either. I am happy about the return. Excuse me, the debut. A little music in the background. Carnage Rage. I'm so pissed off right now. Why the hell is Jericho Ring of Honor World Champion? Doesn't even belong there. It does not. It does not. Primetime says Jericho sucks as well. I'm with you on it. Let's get to that match right away. And Primetime, you got it. Saraya, Paige, moment of the night. Okay, so this was the match. There was some good stuff and some sloppy stuff on here. I'm not going to say this was an awesome match, but this was a very fun match. I like the big swing. Jericho had a very awful punch. Knock and Eric both saw that when they were watching this live as we're talking about it. I really didn't want this match to happen. I thought maybe Garcia would interfere because he knew that Jericho wouldn't really value the title, but he didn't. Ian Riccaboni, he was on commentary. That was the enjoyable part about this. And Kerry Silkin was there on the side. He was used, whatever. He was used. I guess that's all I'll get into it. That punch wasn't that good from Jericho, so not called it the worst punch he's ever seen in a long time, at least. So that is it. Jericho is your new ROH champion. As we see in the chats, people just not too happy about it. I'm not happy about it. It's just used for two reasons. As Eric and Knock were pointing out, one, it's either used because it's leverage for a bigger name for an ROH TV deal, or I think it's this one as well, as I think Eric pointed out. It is so Daniel Garcia can take the belt from him, and this will be their big feud, and this will be putting Daniel Garcia over, giving him the ROH championship, which it doesn't really matter if ROH doesn't even have a title, or excuse me, a TV show. So we'll see. Carnage hopes it is a short reign because I really don't like Jericho, and I hate him as a human being and as a commentator. Oh, yeah, we learned some gossip about him tonight that I don't think I should say on air. But anyways, it's not good. Jericho is the ROH champion. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it at all. I don't like this just to put over Daniel Garcia and start that feud. I just wasn't a fan of this. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. God damn. What is this? This calm music can't even soothe my mood. Whatever. We had a promo for the title match coming up after that, which it was what it was. You know he's going to go about this on commentary on Friday. I hope to God not. They are taping Rampage right now. I'm going to try to go into it 2 hours, Friday live right here. I'm going to try to go into it, no spoilers. I do not like this. I do not, especially when you're just calling yourself a sports entertainer. He was not introduced as the Lionheart even. I don't care. Whatever. We had a title promo. And then it was time for Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. We all knew the outcome of this match because of, all the stuff that happened at the media scrum where someone basically asked Swerve, do you think you guys should have lost the match? All this stuff. Tony Khan getting, poked and jabbed at online saying, why aren't the Acclaimed the new champions? This was what it was, too. Wasn't a bad match. This was a very fun match. It's a shame seeing Keith Lee get booed in my eyes. It is a shame seeing Swerve get booed, but Swerve's a great heel, so I'm all for it. I do not like scissor me daddy ass stuff, but it is here to stay. What do you think? Are you happy? Are you happy that the Acclaim does? I just want to point this out really too. They moved a bunch of people. There were a bunch of tickets yet for sale today. They moved everyone. This was like the main camera shot of the night in every promo. It did not show the left hand, or wherever I'm fucking pointing here, where it says the Acclaimed. It did not show the other half. When they have a sold out shot, they even do big shots from where the ramp is. This thing did not really sell up, but it's still making a bunch of money, so whatever for them. But this was, they moved everyone over to where the hard cam can see. And the Acclaimed are now your tag team champions. Carnage not having any of this. Seriously, hate Tony Khan right now. You know what? Sinclair Broadcasting should have waited until Triple H took over WWE and sold it to him. Could have been part of the NXT Global or something like that Triple H is working on. I don't like Tony's. Talked about this on air. I was sketchy about Tony Khan's ROH. It is what it is. And I was right. But the Acclaimed are, this is good. I actually kind of do like this. It is AEW people with AEW championship belts. They're young, the crowd loves them, and they're going to get put on TV more. So more AEW people on air. So, yep. Faymaster, they won cheating, but whatever. Then we had FTR complaining that they've been number one contenders since April, and out come the Ass Boys, acting like they've done something in professional wrestling other than just show up with their dad and have a lame feud. This was I just get rid of these AAA Mania belts. They mean absolutely nothing. The ROH titles don't mean anything until you have a TV show to me as well. They need something. Turn Rampage into ROH. Do you know, at this point, I think they should just have just let Ring of Honor die. He's not going to do that. I kind of think they should too, but that's just me. Hey, did you see on NXT who was on backstage asking? Did you see? Her new name is Kelly Kincaid. Quinn McKay is now in NXT, which is the 2.0 is gone. But that is it. So the FTR is going to face the Ass Boys before they go on for AEW Gold. FTR. It's the Dax train, and the other guy's just there. All right, then we had Wheeler Yuta come out. This was an odd thing to do anyways, except when you had MJF come out. And this is where you knew he was not going to cash in his giant poker chip because they had him on. He wasn't going to be a surprise. They showed him his music hit during an interview with Wheeler Yuta. MJF doing basically what MJF does. Not bad, but not over the top. And Wheeler Yuta, he's a step above Steve Blackman for me, personality-wise. He's a step below Lance Storm for me, personality-wise. But anyways, W. Morrissey comes out of nowhere, helps MJF out after Tony Schiavone gets beat down. W. Morrissey is going to face Wheeler Yuta eventually. Okay, that kind of puts the kibosh on Wheeler Yuta's big push, and it gives no push to W. Morrissey. I'm telling you, man, MJF just came back at the same level. He did not come back all amped up and better and bigger like you're supposed to from this. Like they wanted to do the big CM Punk Summer Punk angle with him in reverse, but no dice. Carnage, let it all out. I also hate the merger between Warner Brothers and Discovery. They've canceled a lot of shit. You can spell it, it's fine. That I wanted to see, they canceled Young Justice. They've canceled Infinity Train. What's Infinity Train? Sounds like a movie I had under my bed in college. And they canceled Final Space. They're going to be canceling a couple more things too. Oh, man. This was what it was. Everything is what it is, I guess, tonight. And then we had another promo in the back. Jade Cargill, Diamante, and who was the one? Trina. Trina is all of a sudden involved in this. Knox said it best in the chat. He thought Trina should have been with Jade Cargill. I agree. She's more of a baddie than whatever Diamante is supposed to be. Jade Cargill, what do you see Jade doing? Why wasn't the TBS championship defended on TBS at their biggest television show of the year? Please let me know. I'm so sick of these I love Jade Cargill to bits. But why was she not wrestling and defending her TBS title on TBS's biggest wrestling night of the year? Makes absolutely no sense. Carnage, keep going. I'm your therapy tonight. Swear to God, you know what Warner Brothers and Discovery are going to go down the GD Eschercher? It's only a matter of time before NBC Universal picks up their scraps. And I hope to God that it's better than what we got because this is really pissing me off. Carnage Rage, man. A lot of stuff not really flowing with Warner Brothers and Discovery. But NBC Universal could purchase them because they have a huge debt from Warner Brothers and their movies, and the pandemic really fucked them over, and a bunch of other things, so we'll see. Knock is in the chat. Last year's Grand Slam was for sure better, but tonight's had goof moments, and gave me some hope for the future. I think that's what tonight was. It was kind of a transition, maybe. Kind of like how we have 2 weeks of NXT tapings, and then we're going to get a transition of NXT when it goes back live. I think that's what tonight was, kind of. But again, Jade should have wrestled TBS title on TBS. And then we got Black Adam commercials. A lot of them right now. Black Adam. They released a trailer this morning. They had to re-edit it before it aired tonight because fans were complaining that Steppenwolf was in there. Fans, you get what you want, especially when it's with Warner Brothers and Discovery, except for you, Carnage Rage, who apparently Warner Brothers and Discovery will not give you what you want. And you got to give the people what they want right here. Pac versus Orange Cassidy. So I'm kind of 50-50 on this match. I expect a little bit more, but it wasn't bad at all. So it wasn't through the roof like I really wanted it to be. But, you know, Pac can't disappoint. But the ending for this All-Atlantic Championship with Legend Fabulous coming. Oh, wait, that wasn't this match. I'm sorry. I said to mention Fabulous was out. Anyways, a tiny ring bell. Like Knock pointed out in the chat, why would you use something so tiny that the crowd couldn't see, but only on TV you could see? Let me know what you thought about this match. Again, I'm 50-50 on it. And yeah, Knock, I hope Saraya will be okay. We don't know that yet either. We don't know if she can wrestle or not. The TBS champ defending her TBS belt on TNT. Yep, doesn't make sense. All right, Knock will be there. Watch Rampage with us live Friday. And yeah, their first match was better. I don't even know if I want to see a round 3 of this. I'm kind of over it. It's just Orange Cassidy kind of pissing off Pac, but. And then you probably don't like Jim Cornette, but he did make a good comment about the whole Warner Discovery merging with Universal NBC. Paul meet with Tony and meet with Paul. Could have a big pay-per-view, a big premium live event on Peacock. If AEW and CM Punk can stay on good terms, we could possibly see AJ Lee make a comeback, and who knows, AJ Lee versus Saraya. I do believe AJ Lee said she is officially retired, but I would definitely take that match. All right, it was what it was for a belt. That is what it is. And we got more Black Adam. I'm just really not feeling this. It should stop showing trailers, so I may go check it out. I don't know. It's just The Rock being The Rock. What are we doing here? Here it is. The women's match. Toni Storm, Serena Deeb, Athena, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, who got busted open. Probably can get another busted open Britt Baker t-shirt. This was what it was again. No huge spots, but it was good wrestling. It was really good wrestling, and the crowd didn't really appreciate it as much as we thought they would. They were kind of quiet during this, and only like the front row stood up, which I thought was a little disrespectful because it was a hot crowd all night. But Toni Storm picks up the win. A lot of chaos coming out there. Jamie Hayter coming out. Really not liking Chris Jericho as the ROH champ. Look, Athena looked really good out there, which I'm really glad at. She has her new music and everything out there. And that was one of the main things I wanted out of this. Toni Storm doesn't really feel like a champion to me, so whenever Thunder Rosa comes back, when she feels better, I'm ready for the belt to be taken off Toni Storm. But Jamie Hayter came out, kicked Toni Storm, aligned herself again with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And then who do we have come out? What music do we have? We had some spirals, and for a second there, I thought maybe this is the ultimate crossover. Maybe this is the White Rabbit appearing on AEW television. But no. Huge comeback. Saraya comes back. Paige Saraya now in AEW. She is here, but the question is, as Carnage Rage, as Primetime pointed out, is she cleared? We don't know if she's cleared or not. But if she is, let us know in the chats who you want to see her face. What are some of the big matches? She said in an interview recently that she would only come back if it was going to be for a big deal. She got a big pop tonight. Huge pop. This got them out of their seats. But who would you like to see Saraya face? Obviously, Britt Baker is one that was kind of set up tonight. And depending on how cleared Saraya is, Jamie Hayter be the first one, or just a blow-off match right off the bat with Rebel, to get some ring rust out of her. But this is pretty big news, and hope to God Tony Khan starts building his women's division better, because he just got a golden goose, and I hope he understands it. Also, wonder how much he's getting paid. I'm sure it's a lot. Have Joe drop the TV title to have him beat Jericho's ass for that belt. I agree with that, Carnage Rage. I'd like to see Joe with a better title than the TV title. But Saraya is back. This is pretty big. What do you think she's going to do? Who could she be a mouthpiece for? She's very friendly with Athena out there, who we know a history of. She can be a mouthpiece for Athena. We don't know. The matches could be anything and anyone. It could be Britt Baker. It could be, well, that's pretty much it. Tony Khan, build your women's division up better, please. All right, and now it is time for the main event. Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson 2. This was an all right match. A lot of technical stuff, so I'll give it that. It was a lot of nice stuff for William Regal to call on commentary with Excalibur. Taz even throwing in some nice expertise in there as well. And this is it. The Tournament of Champions is over. Jon Moxley is your official AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Do you like the outcome? It was two good guys. You had MJF waiting in, what did they call it? The cat's position, the bird's position. MJF waiting with that huge chip, waiting to cash it in now, probably at Full Gear. So we are probably going to get MJF versus Jon Moxley. Are you excited for that? And do you think Moxley drops the title already at Revolution? It seems like a little bit too much of hot potatoing with these championships, but you know, MJF is hot, and he could also just hold on to it until it feels that it's even more hotter and more heel heat for him to do it, because I don't think just right off the bat it's going to be a lot of heel heat, especially off a good match like tonight from Jon Moxley. It should have been Daniels. I'm sorry, I just can't stand Moxley with the title. He's had it too many times. He doesn't need a third run. I'll be honest with you too. I really wanted Moxley to lose this. I like Bryan Danielson better as the champ, but again, I just hate that MJF is waiting with that poker chip. It's just, I don't want Bryan Danielson to have a short run. And if it's going to be a short run, might as well have Moxley have a short run and be done with it. Yeah, that kind of throws everything off for me for the World Championship. Revolution, it's got to be MJF again. Who knows if the Elite are coming back? I don't think they are, because they were taken off along with CM Punk, taken off the Revolution posters and the merchandising. So I think their suspension is a lot longer, or maybe they'll bring them back after the investigation happens and all that kind of stuff. So, but he is your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. As Bryan Danielson faded, he could no longer compete. And that was the end of Grand Slam. What did you think of this year's Grand Slam? Did it live up to last year's Grand Slam? Did it live up to hype, or did it even have any hype this year going into it? We just knew it was their biggest one of the year. But we got part 2, 2-hour Rampage coming this Friday, which I would love for you to join me live streaming it. Wherever Rampage is live for you, that's where you can find it, right here on the West Coast Podcast YouTube channel. Anything else from tonight you want to discuss? This is obviously the biggest thing. This is going to be something that we're talking about in wrestling for a while, at least until Thursday, when the White Rabbit mystery continues. I do not think anyone debuts at 9:23 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. I do believe it's another Clue at 9:23 on September 23rd. So I think it's going to be a long tease. Bray Wyatt is coming. Triple H is too smart to tease something Bray Wyatt-ish and then have it not be Bray Wyatt. Let me know. But honestly, we're going to be talking about Saraya for a while. We're going to be talking about her until more is figured out with what she's going to be doing in AEW. I hope she's more than just a mouthpiece, but if she is a mouthpiece, I'm fine with that as well. She's a sweetheart in real life. Can't wait to see what she's going to do. Of course, we all know it's Wyatt. It's got to be Wyatt. If it's not Bray Wyatt, who? Karrion Kross will be a letdown. Karrion Kross just came back as Karrion Kross, nicely packaged with Scarlett. It has to be Bray Wyatt. But I say wait. Milk this out for a little while. Please, WWE. And Saraya in AEW, I hope she's wrestling. I hope she's cleared. There were rumors that she was going to be cleared a little while ago, and that's where rumors started that she was going to re-sign with WWE. but it looks like TK picked her up, and I'm sure for a very hefty price, and I hope Saraya got that hefty price because she's worth it. She brings energy. She has a personality, which she can teach a lot of the women back stage here, especially we're looking at you, Marina Shafir, with your Blossom hat. That was the worst promo of the year so far. Marina Shafir on Dark Elevation. Terrible promo. We'll talk about it live Sunday at 4 p.m. right here. We have our live podcast that we go through all of wrestling throughout the week. So make sure you check that as well with Derek, two of the best minds in the YouTube wrestling community. And that's it. Let me know what you thought of tonight's show. AEW Grand Slam. Kind of knew some of the big outcomes, the Acclaimed and everything like that. So not too big of surprises tonight, but Saraya definitely makes up for that. Some good wrestling, some great stuff. And join me live Friday for Rampage live stream. Your chats. We got trivia. We got tons of conversation. I'm working on it right now, and we're going to have a great time. Friday night, 2 hours of Rampage. Grand Slam continues. If you did not watch us live, leave comments below what you thought of AEW Grand Slam. Let us know who you want to see Saraya wrestle, if she is cleared to wrestle. And if not, what do you want to see Saraya do in AEW now that she's here? So anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mama. Tell your cousin. Tell everyone. West Coast Podcast. My name is Zach. We'll see you Friday live for Rampage and Sunday 4 p.m. for the episode. Take care and be excellent to each other.